I'm going to send this to the GC. I mean, I don't think I have to because they might just come in right away, but might as well. Alright, I'm just gonna casually send this to my friends. Alright, we're good. So, I only have like technically 3 loads to do tonight. I did say I was gonna do towels and stuff, like, to whoever, like, is in the GC. But I'm not doing towels tonight because that's just gonna take too long, and I don't plan to stream for that long. Cause I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to go to bed, or not go to bed, but just like relax upstairs. So I think without further ado, I'm gonna start this machine, and I don't know why I closed the door because I actually planned on adding scent beads for this one. Cause some of my clothes smell like campfire smoke because I was grilling out yesterday, helping my uncle grill out. Where the hell is... Here we go. We're gonna use... The camera can catch it. We're gonna use this Arm & Hammer Light. It smells really good. I don't know how much we should use, but we'll use quite a bit. Use that much. I think I put like enough I could. Then you put the crystals in there. Just gonna fix this light real quick. I think the detergent we're gonna use is... Give me a sec. The light's good. We'll use a liquid detergent today. I think we're gonna use... Hold on. Okay, I might have enough left for Saturday. But it's this one. Hello, Ethan. This one. We're gonna use this one. I used like half of the bottle throughout a vacation because I did a lot of laundry during vacation. I seriously did. I did a lot of laundry. So we'll just fill this thing to max. I'm not gonna pour the whole thing in, the full cap full in there, because I'm actually kind of trying to save some for a laundromat video I'm gonna film this upcoming Saturday. I was gonna say, should I add softener? Nah, I'm good. I don't use softener on my... Oh, he almost fell. I already used softener on my stuff. We'll do normal. Let's do max spin speed pure rinse. 61 minutes. I kind of want to do heavy soils. I can get a thorough wash. Never mind, that's going to take way too long. I don't know why that's too much time. I just bumped up the soil to like 1, like to heavy, and then you're just going to give me 102 minutes. Hell no. I think, yeah, this is good. This is good. This is just a load of my normal clothes. I was gonna do it like at another time, but I decided to just do it now. Oh, there goes all the crystals. Indeed. Please don't drain my crystals out. Okay. The door, I might run a clean washer on this machine at some point, because there's some like scum and crap on the door, so I might run a clean washer eventually. I just don't know when, but I will eventually. Oh shoot! I forgot to turn the water on. Oh yeah, I forgot I turned the water off for these machines. turned both valves on. I just forgot that I needed to turn those on. I did remember for a second, and then I was just so focused on like thinking about what detergent I'm gonna use and how this stream's gonna go. So that was my bad. But yes, both basically what I turn on and off are those over there. Let me show you. It's these pretty much. These two valves, I just flick them down and it turns them off. It's because this thing keeps filling for some reason with water. I'm starting to hear something now, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I hope the orbital doesn't fill while we're streaming. At least I can catch it on camera, because at least I think that's what the machine was doing. I don't know what's wrong with the orbital. Well, I know what's wrong with it, obviously, but I don't know if the orbital's gonna be okay. That's my main worry. The glass on this machine, like the door, it's full of crap, so I might run a clean washer at the end. It genuinely depends if I'm in the mood to run one, but other than that, it's a maybe for clean washer tonight. So we're gonna see. I just want to run these 3 things first, and then we'll like, yeah. Nah, that's chillin'. It's just it has a drain or like a faulty water valve. It's a very easy fix. I don't know how to fix washers, so I don't know if that's gonna be easy for me. I'll do some research. I hope I don't really screw up the orbital, because yeah, I really want to fix that water valve. So if it's just a faulty valve, I'm hoping to fix it. If I can't fix it, then I think the orbital might as well. Because sometimes, for some reason, if there's a minor issue with a washing machine, my parents will try to fix it, and then if we can't fix it, then we're going to end up getting rid of it. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen, because the orbital is very precious to me, and I have thanks, Max. I'll probably do some research later on how to fix it, but right now, I'm just thinking of a temporary solution because I don't want to worry about that right now. So that's why I'm not going to use the orbital for a while. Damn, I really do need to run a clean washer on this thing. There's a lot of crap on the glass for no reason, so I'm probably just going to run a clean washer tonight. With one dishwasher pod, which is going to end up getting really sudsy, and then that's not going to go well. Then we're going to need like softener involved and all this bull crap. So I'm hoping, I mean, it's a genuine we'll see with the clean washer though, because like I said, I don't know how long the service mode thing's going to be, because like I'm basically making my own cycle with service mode, which is what's going to happen at the end. I wanted to stream that, because that would be really cool. So, yeah. Because there's I actually don't remember which one's which. So I'm probably going to have to watch back on my stream, and like the stream I did, the last stream. I'm going to have to check it and see beforehand, because I need to see like what things do which. I know the very last one, when you point at clean washer, it's basically like the spin, which I'm actually going to wash tiny little rags, which I'm hoping it can rev up to 1300 RPM, and if it can and spin those rags out successfully with just that one spin, bravo. It might require 2 spins, I'm going to be real. It might require 2. But if we manage to get them like pretty dry in like 2 quick spins, I think that will be a W. So, yeah. Alright, there it kicks on recirc. Needs to fill with more. I hope I put enough detergent, because I want to have enough detergent, or I want to have enough suds in the machine. I really like that new Tide though. If y'all, sorry, I did not mean to kick the camera. If y'all are looking for a goated detergent, I say this one, or I say this one's pretty goated, because that's what I just added in there. I bought it before going on my 1 week trip, which I filmed machines. Like, that's where the LG Watchtower was. I was heading up north, pretty much, from where I am. And then I found some pretty cool machines up there. Except when I went to northern Michigan, I just found that one Horizon. So, I mean, I wanted to find a Horizon like that again, like the older Horizons, because those are probably one of my favorites. I was happy to see that machine, but I was also like kind of disappointed. I was expecting to see like a direct drive coin up for some reason, or at least something different that I've never really filmed before. And then I'm like, how could I be surprised that I found another Horizon? But it's the older Horizon. Speaking of Horizon, I have like 2 clips that I filmed from last year of an old Horizon, but this one's a little different. This one is like the one that looks like a top loader. I don't know how to explain it, but I forgot to post it. I was gonna post it on my second channel, and then I forgot. You forgot to try that one? Or you'd love to try it? Ariel powder is also goated. I've been trying to get my hands on the Ariel original powder. For some reason, I can't buy any more detergents. I mean, it's not really for some reason. It's more of, oh, there is a reason. Because, well, it's quite obvious. Look how many detergents I have. My parents are not going to let me, like, pretty much buy anymore. So, I've just been trying to because it's for laundromat videos. Like, I'm going to want to buy Ariel for a certain machine. And I can't buy Ariel. So, that kind of sucks sometimes, low-key. But I have Ariel with Downy powder. I brought that for one machine. I think I brought it for that really big Fagor that I filmed like a month ago. Well, not really a month ago, because, well, close to a month ago. So, I filmed those 2 machines on 4th of July, by the way. The timing wasn't just right. I wanted to film it like the week after, but then that's when we were leaving to my 1 week trip up north. So, yeah, that kind of didn't work out. So my mom was like, you know what? We can just go on 4th of July. No big deal. So it's interesting how I went to 2 laundromats on 4th of July. I don't know if it's just me, but I kind of low-key want, like, more suds, but then again, you know what? This load is kind of soiled, so actually no, because the suds might actually escalate But I figured, why not? Add just maybe like a little bit more. I don't want to add too much, but just like a little bit more. Too much detergent. Like, I don't want to hear it. I think we might have to, because there's a genuine chance we might actually have to. But we're probably gonna have to do that the 2 tablespoons thing with the rags, because it's such a tiny load. I feel like 2 tablespoons would be the case, or would have to be the case. I just added a little bit more because I actually want a little bit more. Nice. Dang, we're having quite a bit of new people come in. That doesn't happen around here. Dang. I guess the title really does attract people for some reason. It's from a video from like years ago, probably like 7 or 8 years ago. If you don't know the channel Soot House, then that's basically what the reference is from. I was figuring that some people would probably know, because it's a pretty good channel, and I literally discovered them like, I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago. I don't remember. It was during when I was in like middle school, probably like 8th or 7th grade. I discovered them. Zimbabwe, indeed. Zimbabwe, indeed, Evan. You love the suds? Check out my other streams. I did some crazy stuff. I made suds go up to like here or up here once. It was kind of crazy. I don't plan on doing that this stream because like I don't wanna. So I've kind of just been resorting to just using, just actually measuring out detergent. Not that I hate too much suds, I just don't like doing it because it just, there's like a lot of, because soap scum just appears on the glass, and also I just get overwhelmed. Oh, that's right, Evan. I have like, I don't know why, but I think I have quite a bit of soap scum on the glass when I've just been using, actually measuring out the detergent and just getting suds like this. And the reason why I kind of actually measure it out is because it already gets really sudsy either way, like near the end of the wash cycle. Because the amount of times, because like how it agitates and stuff. And also because I put Arm & Hammer Light scent beads in there. Which also increases the suds, because it's basically just crystals. Yeah, I remember. Yours was way worse. I was freaking out because I've never done something like that to my machine. I don't know what to use the rest of my suds bomb on, basically, because I have a lot of it. I'm thinking about using it at laundromats. Because I still have quite a bit of, I have a little bit of orange suds bomb left, and I have quite a bit of magenta, or like half, like close to like a quarter left. You weren't worried about it? I was, because my machine's actually brand new. It isn't anymore, but it's still new, because like I got this machine like maybe like 6 months ago. That's crazy how it's been 6 months. It's been half a year since I've had this machine. That's actually crazy to think that I've had this machine for already half a year. I have no idea how long this machine's gonna last. I feel like it might last like a while. I don't know. I mean, I'm not the one calling it out or anything that something bad's gonna happen. But I feel like something's gonna happen with this machine in the future. I'm not entirely sure. I'm also worried about service mode, like, voiding the warranty. I mean, does it? I mean, I don't know. Does service mode actually, like, void the warranty of this machine? If it even... I don't even know if this machine has a warranty at all. But does running service mode normally void the warranty? I hope it doesn't, because... Math ain't mathing. Wait, hold on. I got this Electrolux in January, and it's now July, right? I have the pictures of when I first got it. I'm trying to figure this out. I have photos. I know I got this thing in January. I got this machine in January, but then... January 9th, so... Yeah, like 6 months. Oh, okay. Had to make me dumb for no reason. But... Yes. I'm starting to question how long this stream's gonna truly be. And if it's not as long it is, I'll probably do towels tonight. For sure. Because I want to stream for a while, but I don't want to stream for too long. Like, if you know what I mean. You know? I'm kind of just like... I'm excited for this Saturday, though, because I get to film... I get to film another machine. And the detergent I'm going to be using, I'll just tell you what detergent I'm using. I'm going to use this stuff. Because it has, I don't know if y'all can see that, like the little dark line on the side that tells you how much is left. I'm going to use this. Hello. I'm going to use this at the laundromat. I'm going to be washing comforters again like I usually do, because I wash my comforters like every month. At least in the beginning of the month, because this weekend, or this upcoming weekend, I should say, is going to be, August, or the start of August. Which I'd probably wait till, like, Monday to film a machine, but I can't wait till Monday, because I have to film these machines on the weekends. I can't just film them... I can't film them on, like... I usually like to film on Saturdays. That's normally when I film videos and then edit them. I'll edit them, like, either the same day I film, or I either just wait till, like, the next day to edit, because, like, I'm not gonna wanna edit. Or maybe I'll just wait to post it, like... I don't know. It's a complicated process. I just edit whenever... You should bring your aerial. You should film some laundromat machines. I've been doing it for months now, and I do like it, but it's... There is some social anxiety. Too much anxiety to explain what you're doing? Well, what do you plan to do? The next load is going to be a shorter one. It's basically just a pair of jeans, like, that are mine. I barely wear them. And I don't know what cycle to do for them, honestly. I'm thinking colors light again, like what I did for the sweaters in the last stream. I might run that. I have no idea what that means, Max. Oh, failure? I feel like one day this machine's gonna die of lid lock, like, door lock failure. I feel like that's the way this machine's gonna die. I don't know how, or the call service light will turn on, and then the machine will probably die. That's my guess of how this machine will die in the future. I'm not sure, but it's my guess. Or I accidentally kill the because of service mode. I'm worried about that happening. Mine's most likely going to be shocked. I think mine is most likely if I screw around with service mode too much, I feel like I'm going to get like some error code that means the machine's going to die. Is it PCB? I feel like I'm going to kill the PCB in this machine. I feel like yeah. That's my worst fear too. That's what I was trying to say, Max. I feel like if I like screw on with the service mode spin, I feel like it's gonna kill the PCB board. Like, because it's so out of balance. That's my main worry. But that's why I'm a little iffy about running this thing. Well, I don't know, boys. Kind of just do a little judgment. This is what's gonna be watched on the service mode thing. Do y'all think this load's gonna balance? It's literally just a load of, like, rags like this big. I don't know. It's y'all's judgment, but what do you think? CSESB? Okay. I've had, like, numerous error codes. No, not numerous. I've had 2 error codes with this machine so far, and they're not really that bad. They just mean really simple things. I forgot what the other one was. It was like E something. I forgot the number, but that means I was trying to run the machine with the door open, which is really simple to fix. You just close the door and restart the cycle, and then boom, it's resolved. The next error code was because I turned, okay, I said this at the beginning of the stream, but I turned these off because this orbital likes to fill for no reason. Like, when it's not even on. Like, it's not on. It's plugged in, which if I don't plug it in, it still fills either way. So I turned these off as a temporary solution before I might try to fix it, or I might have someone fix it low-key. Even though it's a really simple fix, I don't know. I don't want to, like, mess anything up because this machine's precious to me. I'd rather have a professional do it. But I've just been turning these off. Always fill unplugged. Like, I've unplugged it before, left the plug just, like, hanging in the machine, and I saw there was, like, I came back down here, like, the next day, I think. Because I think I was trying to do, like, a little laundry in the Electrolux or something. And then there was water in the tub, like, filled up to here. Like, to the small water level. I feel some water. Why is some of the tub wet? That's weird. But yeah, every time when I'm done doing laundry or whatever, I just shut these 2 off. So, yeah, I don't know how the hell that happens. And I literally put new hoses. Fun fact, the hoses were switched around. The hoses that are in the orbitals, you see these, like, nice looking hoses? These hoses came with the Electrolux when we bought them. The hoses that are used in the Electrolux belong to the orbital. So it's kind of switched around for some reason. I don't know why. I wish we used those newer hoses on the Electrolux because it came with the machine, bro. And we should have kept those original hoses with the orbital because it just makes sense. But no, we switched it around. So the hoses this machine has are the orbitals, while the hoses the orbital has are supposed to be for the Electrolux. I don't get that at all. They're like brand new hoses. So, I mean, water hoses are really simple to replace, obviously, but I don't know. I mean, the original hoses to the orbital works fine in this machine. Like, it fills fine. One of your fill valves are failing. I assume so as well. It's probably a very simple fix. I could be wrong because I don't know how to fix washing machines. I will admit. I know quite a bit about them, but I just, at that point, when it comes to, like, extended knowledge, what do you mean the stream sucks? What the hell, Kiernan? Come out of nowhere. No, but seriously, though, like, I am a little worried. Because we already had one simple issue where the bleach valve was, like, disconnected from the machine somehow, so whenever it filled, it would leak like out of one of the bottom corners. It would leak from like that corner onto the floor and then into the floor drain. So that's why it kind of sucked running the orbital for a while. If you ever came up to my state, you'd help. Thanks, Evan. Because low-key, I'm not a... And also, I don't want to, like, repair it myself. Not because I'm lazy. It's because I'm just worried I'm going to screw something up. Because, like I said, I'm not familiar with fixing machines. I try to learn, but, like, I just don't feel like learning for some reason. I don't know. I'm just the type of person who just likes to run washing machines and whatever. I just like to run washing machines. I like to do laundry. That's just all I like doing. I just don't like repairing stuff because, like, that's not my thing. I try to learn. I mean, there might be a few issues here and there, like, I might be able to fix. Like, oh, the machine isn't draining. Might have to... I don't know what would be a really simple issue that I could probably fix. I think the simplest I could think would be, like... I don't know. Cleaning out the filters of the water valves. That might be a really, like, easy one for me to do. Or, I don't know. So just some very easy, like kindergarten repair type stuff. That's all I know how to do. I know how to access service mode of some machines. I'm scared to do it because either I'm scared of me voiding the warranty on the machine or breaking it entirely. Giving it a PCB error or, like, just a random error code that I don't know what the hell it is. And... yeah, that's why I'm probably just going to do the service mode thing, like, once. I'll rarely use service mode, but I'll probably use it for whenever it's needed. The hose dry, rotted out, but you might have a leak when filling it was. Yeah, it's not leaking, because it's just the machine fills when it's not on. If you know what I'm saying. Like, there's water, like, I'll come back in the basement, I'll find water, like, just in the orbital randomly. That's my issue, pretty much. Remember that photo that I sent y'all that one time when my orbital literally overflowed and it leaked everywhere? I sent you guys a photo of that. If you all don't know what photo I'm talking about, I'm gonna go find it real quick. It's hidden beyond my photos. I gotta find it, actually. It was somewhere when I still had my orbital. Where the hell is this image at? Here you go. Remember this? Look. It like filled to the very brim and it was like leaking and stuff. And it was like flooding from the corner into the floor drain. And then, yeah, like you could see that's just full of water. So that was probably the worst thing that's happened to the orbital. Because, like, I remember I put it in agitate by mistake, and more water just flooded out. Because I meant to put it on spin only to just drain all that water out. But, I'm just resorting to turning those things off, which by the way, it doesn't, so both of the washers don't fill, because this controls whatever is just in this general area, so it controls the washer's fill valves, controls this washer's fill valves, and also controls the sink too. I'll show you at the end of the stream. So yeah, it's these two fill valves. I was thinking about, like, just closing these, just, like, to this machine. But, yeah, I didn't think about doing that. I don't want to mess with this low-key, because I don't know if these are, like, the type of things where it's, like, really hard to shut. Yeah, I've just been thinking about shutting off the water for everything and just flipping it back up, like, the way it is right now, if I gotta do laundry. Because... well, that has actually worked because, like, there's no water in here. Like, look. Okay, there is like a little bit of water in here. I didn't even hear it filling. Wait, there's like there's a little bit of water in here. Look. I don't know if y'all can see that, but look. Look. I don't know if you can hear that. That's water. Look, my hand's wet. My hand's wet. Yeah, I don't know. That's really weird. I'm assuming that thing's gonna... I heard like some gurgling when I turned the water on. Wait. It's a seeping valve. I didn't even run the orbital either. Like, I haven't ran the orbital in like quite a bit. I'll run a spin only in it probably after stream. Hold on. I gotta check on something actually. Is it a seeping valve? No, that wouldn't make sense actually, Evan. Because... I'll show you in a sec. Because I like showing this bleach valve thing because that's pretty cool. Alright, no, but seriously? What? There's a little bit of... There's like a tiny puddle of water right here. It fills from here, Evan. It fills from like this side. So it would be wet right here, but it's wet over here instead. There's water like over here. It doesn't fill from here. It fills from back here. Off to the side, like right here. I don't know, that's weird. It's wet in that corner where it doesn't fill. It's... I don't know. I mean, it would kind of make sense too, but I don't know. It would be wet on the side where it would fill. That makes no sense. I don't know the issues of these washing machines. Probably just gonna low-key have a professional fix it. To the lowest spot of the drum. Oh, that probably makes sense. I might have a professional do it. I don't know. There is a chance. I kind of don't want to tell my parents because they're just going to think the orbital's broken and we have to get rid of it. I'll be so mad if that's the case. If it's like unfixable or the dude just doesn't want to fix it, I'll genuinely try to fix it myself. And if I lose hope, there is a literal chance I might have to get rid of the orbital. It's literally a 50-50 here. I'm not trying to get rid of the orbital. But then if I get rid of the orbital, here's like a bright note. I could just look on Facebook Marketplace for another machine. Think about it. If I get rid of the orbital for that little of an issue, if we can't genuinely fix it, or if it's literally impossible to fix it, I know it's a little gem, but I mean, I could find some other machines out there on Facebook Marketplace. You never know. I could find my dream machine again and I replace it with that. You never know. But I don't want to replace the orbital. A613. That's the LA613. That's the model. Kieran just randomly came in here and said, "Oh my god, your stream is so bad." What's your deal, Kieran? I saw his comment. I just low-key ignored him. What's his issue? Let's see his status. Is he feeling something? No, he isn't. His status would say otherwise. Kieran said okay, scroll up. I don't know if it's there, but this washer is so bad. Or this stream sucks. No, he literally said that. Dude, the title's amazing. What are you talking about? Calcium Dream. That's an amazing title. What do you mean? Calcium Dream is an amazing title. What the hell are you talking about, man? Okay. I guess my goal is to fix up the orbital. We can keep the orbital running for as long as we can. If we can keep it running for another 30 years, bro, that would be amazing. If we can get it 60 years in total, hey, I'm not complaining. Once I turn 40 and the orbital's still alive, that would be really cool, though. Like, if the orbital genuinely lives, like, until I'm, like, 30 or 40, that would be really impressive. Because then it'll just live, like, 50 years. I know this Electrolux will probably not last that long. I know it'll probably last maybe 12, 15 years. I think once this machine turns 10 or 12, there is a small chance I might replace it. Then again, I don't know if I'm gonna be living in this house anymore by then. Because if it's in the next 10 years, I'm probably gonna be having my own house and having an LG front loader. So I'm gonna low key, if I get my own house, I'm gonna try to get a big laundry room and have like 3 washers in there. That's you know what, that's my future. I'm gonna get 3 washers. A horrible machine I can mess with, like maybe a Samsung or something, I don't know. LG front loader is my main, and then some random old top loader. Like a direct drive if they still sell them on Marketplace. Or another Maytag. Not an Orbital, but just a different Maytag. Like a Maytag direct drive, an Atlantis, or the 2006 models, I don't know. Those machines. If I can get my hands on those, that would be great. Wiener. Indeed. Wiener. Trying to see if we can find the part. Alright. I think my grandparents are here because my dog is freaking out now. I always genuinely wonder, like, how many watts does it pull when it tries to, like, rev up or it's, like, slightly unbalanced? Wiener dinner. I found the part. It seems to be okay. My parents would probably not mind buying that part. It genuinely depends, because knowing my parent, like, we can afford that, obviously. Well, not. We can just afford it, you know? We can. So that's fine. If you want to send it to me just through DMs, Evan, then I would appreciate that. All right. All right, you should do that, Ethan. See what happens. Ethan, what machine are you gonna get next? Ethan, I'd say drop it to like 500 or 400. 500 or at least 450. Maybe someone will actually buy it. Go to like 400. I feel like that might be good. I think someone might actually buy him from you if it's 400. Okay, this is a somewhat clear rinse for the second rinse. I have pure rinse on, by the way, because you know me, I need 3 rinses on my stuff. Just pure rinse is always good to have. People would usually do deals? Ethan, I have a question for you. What washer and dryer do you plan to get? Because I've been slightly curious. I'm actually going to add softener, even though these are synthetics and cottons. I'm going to add some softener, low-key. Even though I really wouldn't care, I kind of just want to add softener. So my clothes at least smell nice. you guys, that's not cum. That's just softener. It's just downy fabric softener. It's a special kind to have. It's called Actually, I've used it in a video before. I think I have. It smells really good. I plan to buy Snuggle Next or something like that, but here's the softener. Downy Radiant. I still have quite a bit left, so I'm happy that I have some. Or at least I got my hands on some. Since I found a great deal on Amazon. Alright, let me check it out. These are plastic though. Do orbitals have plastic water valves? I don't know. I'm a little skeptical about it. You feel like you need to do laundry? I mean, might as well get it out of the way, right? They're all plastic usually? Okay. I don't know, I feel like those water valves would belong to, like, a shitbox. A horrible machine. I don't know why, I just feel like they belong to a horrible machine. Low-key. I'm probably way too skeptical about certain things, but... Alright, well, good to know. Oh, okay. So it says A6, A41, Okay, so it says LA. And the LAT. Okay, that works then. That's for the orbitals. So it probably works for any, like, Maytag orbital. Alright. Wait, this means that it could probably fill faster on hot. Because I think that's what... or? I don't know what's wrong with it, but I think that's good. Is it... It's on Prime. When will it arrive? Okay, it could arrive, like, in 2 days. Order within 34 minutes. Bro. Alright. It says that I have to order it in 34 minutes. I can't order it. My mom's sleeping, and yeah. Let me look for another one. Is this the same one that you sent me, Evan? Hold on. Yeah, it's literally it. God. LG Kenmore. You gotta be kidding me. It's not the same part number. God. I can't order this. Let me see. I found another... What machines are these? Why are they saying order within 30 minutes, bro? I can't. Maytag. All these say order within 30 minutes. Who is having the same issue as me? I guess I'm gonna have to wait for a long time then, because I can't order it. I can't order it today. Like, I just was aware. I was just aware about this part. I can't order it. Oh, it's for the fastest shit. Okay. I don't care how long it takes to come. As long as I get the part in the end, I'll be fine. I'm gonna try to replace it. It'll be a-okay. Or have a professional do it. I don't know. If I have the part for the professional, maybe? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, I don't know how it's gonna like end up in the end, because I don't know if someone's gonna have to do it or I'm gonna do it. Mi no sabe. So I guess I'll just figure out what happens in the future. I'm not trying to worry about the orbital right now. I'm probably just gonna focus on this machine instead, because I'm excited for that service mode I'm gonna run. So yeah, I'm always excited to run service mode because it's something I've just don't usually get to use much. What if Matthew pulls up? Yes, indeed. He probably will know how to replace that right away. I mean, yeah, maybe. I'm also thinking about pulling up to Kiernan's place as well, just for no reason, but I don't know if my mom's gonna let me. I've been asking my mom, like, I asked my mom, like, a few months ago, and she just kept saying that she just didn't feel comfortable with me being at his house. She said, yeah, but I can only be with them for, like, 2 hours. 2 hours max. I found that, I mean, it's better than nothing, but, like, low-key, I don't know. I'm like, if I can spend a whole day with them, sure, but maybe just 2 hours, though? Like, come on. That's stupid, though, for real. Okay. I would eventually want to make a trip out there. Come visit me, Evan. You should. Try to visit both of us, at least. Because I'm only an hour away from Kiernan. Only. So it'd just be an extra hour. Bro, in the next 2 years, laundry productions, lower it to 400, man. They're not gonna buy that. $700 is pretty expensive. You just lowered it $50. Lowered it by, like, maybe when I can drive. How long is it for you? I don't know what city you exactly live in. I'm just gonna guess. I'm just gonna say the nearest big city from you to my city. All right, I'm just gonna see how long this is. So it's almost like 7 hours. It's like 6.5 to like 7 hours, pretty much. Close to 7 hours. Damn, Evan. You have to drive through, like... You have to drive through, like, a lot of stuff. Hey, at least you get to drive straight through Chicago. That's the only benefit. You do drive past where, like, Kiernan lives, I'm assuming, and Rockford, so that's cool. To at least to get to me. Or over 600? Well then, scam. Es un scam. Just about a 7-hour drive. To, like, from you to, like, me. If it was the other way around, it'd kind of just be the same thing. Wiener Diener. Dang, 456. Yeah, that's a lot. I mean, it's way less to compare to from here where I am to like up north where I went to in Michigan. How many miles was that actually? That was 343 because that was like a 6-hour drive pretty much. Up to Michigan, northern Michigan. Because Michigan's in 2 pieces. I went to the top piece, the other piece that connects to us. I went up that far. So that's probably the most northern I've been in the US pretty much. I think the most west I've been was like LA, I believe. And the most east I've been was like Kentucky, I think. Better from than my city to... Bro, my city to Wade? I mean, I'm closer, yeah, but... Dude, it's almost 2,000 miles to Wade. It is a 28-hour drive from my city to Wade. Wade lives across the entire country, bro. He's literally on the west. Like, come on, dude. No fair, man. Well, that's true, because you're, like, all the way in Ohio. I'm in the center of the Midwest. Not, like... I'm not talking, like, Nebraska, like... No. I'm talking, like... I'd consider it, maybe, like... the center of the Midwest? I don't know. I know Wisconsin's a part of the Midwest. I don't know where I am is considered the middle of the Midwest. I don't know. I just kind of consider it, but whatever. It's like almost 2,000. It's like 1,986 miles from me to Wade, so yeah, it's quite a bit. I'm closer. I am closer, though. That's the only benefit, but it doesn't help. I think the closest person to Wade, in my opinion, might be Maddox. Or is it, I don't know who else. I'd say Maddox, low-key. He's in the middle of the Great Plains. He's in the Great Plains, so he must be closer, no? If my geography skills are working out right, he should be like literally in the middle of the US. So theoretically, he's probably one of the closest people we know to Wade. That's my guess. Okay, we're filling with more like usual. I don't know why it does that, though. I've always wanted to know, why does it fill with more water? Like, why does it always do that? I forgot I have a pair of sweatpants in there. I think that's why this load is, like, slightly unbalanced. Because there's a pair of sweatpants in there. I have another pair in my room that I could have thrown in with this load. Oh, well. You can hear your dryer clanking? Oh, dang. Well, my dryer's gonna make a loud brrrr noise when it starts actually drying. I do like how high this water level is. It's decent. I've gotten higher before, but it's high. I can't speak. It's like pretty high for this load. Or it's almost like perfect for this load. For some reason, I really want to run like an actual full load of clothes in the service mode wash, but like I wouldn't let it do the service mode spin. I would just let it do, I'll just put it on like the normal spin only, so it like actually senses. Because then I can get a pretty high water level in service mode. I don't know which one heats the water. I know there's one that tests the heater. I just don't know which one it is. Because I actually do want it to heat like just a little bit. So to get the water like pretty warm. Which I wish I had a thermometer. I wish I had like a thermometer low key. Because I want to heat the load at least to like 50 C. Or 60 C. At least something that's pretty hot but also pretty warm at the same time. Maybe up to like 120 or 110 C or Fahrenheit. So that would be like pretty much close to like 50 C. So like 45 C is like very warm, I'm assuming. Oh, this is perfectly balanced. What the hell? Like, oh my god, this is actually pretty balanced. You're drying sleeping bags. You're gonna hear some clanking like later on, because I'm gonna be washing a pair of jeans. I'm gonna be washing that pair of jeans right there, and you're gonna hear some clanking in the dryer. This is gonna be a pretty long spin, boys. I'll probably walk away for most of it because I'm probably going to be upstairs getting water or something, so yeah. I'm going to stay for a sec to see the spin launch. My hot water is 50 on the dot straight from the water tap. I think ours is like 60? 50 or 60 C. I think ours is 60 C pretty much. This is like pretty much 800 or 1,000 RPM. I'm gonna be right back too. I'm gonna go get some water. Alright, I'm back! I'm back! Alright. I also got back to... Okay, Evan, I have a question for you. So, I'm gonna be running these jeans, which are actually pretty lightly soiled. They're my jeans, basically. Should I do... Alright, 97. Should I do colors light, or should I do a normal light? Which one should I do? I don't know which one to do low-key. Okay. Yeah, nothing really too much. Okay, load numero uno is done. Alright, just gonna throw this in the dryer quick. I think all this stuff is actually pretty dry. Not super dry, but I think I'm gonna do like a 40-minute time dry. Seems pretty reasonable. I think 40 would be fine. Let's actually do, let's just do 40, yeah. 40 and low. Okay. Alright, we'll throw the jean in the dryer, jean in the washer. Hair in there. I would turn them inside out, but honestly, I don't wear them that much, so I don't think it matters. Alright. Vibration. It probably is. Let me check. I don't know. Probably. Alright. So, colors, light, appearance. Okay. So, colors, and then these settings. I'll do a medium spin because it doesn't matter. It'll dry in the dryer out of the way. What detergent should I use? Should I use all, or... I'm thinking about using a Gain detergent. Should I use Gain or should I use all? What should I do? Or what should I use? I don't know what detergent to use. I don't want to use something too versatile because it's just a pretty clean pair of jeans. I may have worn them earlier just a little bit so I can have a reason to wash them. But actually, let's just do Gain. Screw it. I made up my decision. We're gonna use Gain Hawaiian Aloha. I haven't been using it much. And my dog's going insane again. I won't use much of it. Yeah, let's do it. We don't need that much. Okay. We're going to start. It's almost 12 a.m. Like, there's like 9 minutes until 12 a.m. as well, so yeah. I would do extra light soil, but I want a little bit more thorough washing because it is a pair of jeans in the end. So this is on cool, it's just mainly cold water. It is a little sudsy. Not too bad though. The Gain's also pretty watery, so it's not too concentrated. At least it shouldn't be. But I'm noticing this stuff likes to suds up quite a bit in this machine. Which makes me curious if this stuff actually reacts with a bigger load. Because I actually have to do laundry tomorrow as well. There's a load I have to do. So I plan to use the same detergent, Gain Hawaiian Aloha. So, yeah. I didn't even use that much either. I just filled it to... I was going to do way less, but I decided to just put a little bit more, so at least we can have some decent suds. Because I didn't want to put too little. But I'm kind of glad we put quite a bit, because, I don't know. We can get some nice suds in here. I don't want to have too many, though. It's just weird how I put a small amount in this machine and it's already sudsing up pretty bad. It's not pretty badly, but it's sudsing up like this already. It's not a very sudsy detergent either. It's like probably one of the least sudsiest detergents I probably know. Gain doesn't usually like, or Gain does suds up a lot for tiny loads. For no reason. It just does. Especially in this machine. I'm gonna check on the orbital again for no reason. And Okay, it has more water, so you're definitely filling a little bit more. Oh my god, look how sudsy this is already. I barely added anything. The reason why I always get like this whenever I add like the smallest amount of detergent and these suds appear is because I barely add anything and I don't expect this usually because I just don't, but I really should have expected this. What detergent did I use? Gain Hawaiian Aloha. I didn't use anything too versatile, but it was literally just Gain liquid. I was gonna use All Free and Clear, but I decided to just use something else. Yeah, I used Gain detergent. It was like nothing versatile. I didn't use like Foca or anything because like they're pretty lightly soiled. They don't need that much detergent, and I end up putting in like a decent helping, not like the max. Yeah, this is Gain Hawaiian Aloha. I'm not sure why it suds up quite a bit. It's not the powder, but I got my hands on the liquid somehow. It's not somehow, but I ordered it off Amazon because I've always wanted, because I've seen Hawaiian Aloha a lot, and I've always been curious, like, what does that smell like? What does that smell like? So I decided to just buy a gallon of it, because that was the only size they had. Like the jug, like these. The one on the left is what I use. It's Hawaiian Aloha. If I can show you. See, it's this one. I think Restrict's about to turn on. There you go. I'm glad I have Pure Rinse on, because I have it on for numerous reasons. I also don't want to end up using softener on these, because you know how I am. Not a softener guy when it comes to this. God damn. Okay. This is an overwhelming, or it's not really overwhelming, but this does suds up quite a bit. If I could throw like another thing in there, I would, but I don't have another pair of jeans that are the same color. I only just have one, so that's why I'm washing only one pair. I'm also gonna see if this machine can actually spin it, because there is a scenario where I'm gonna have to wash these jeans again in the future, because I might wear them quite a bit. So I want to see if this machine can actually spin them, because I'm probably gonna wash each color separately. Because I have 3 different kinds. I have the darkest pair, which is like basically just all black. I have, this one's my lightest pair, and then I have a pair that's like a darker blue, but it's not like really blue, but it's just blue. I don't know. It's the normal blue color, but it's just darkened more. So I just want to find out if these can spin in the machine, because I might wear these in the future. That is quite a bit of suds though. I barely added any gain. I didn't add much, and we're already at a suds level like this. I'm going to bed. You didn't sleep well last night? Okay. Fair enough. Alright, goodbye. The water is slightly light blue. So that is a little... It's light blue Powerade. This is super sudsy for no reason. You don't have to be this sudsy. It's Gain detergent. Literally nothing versatile. Stop. Okay, we're adding more water. I might want to add a little bit of softener, low-key, because the amount of suds here are, I don't know. I just don't like that. It's Gain detergent. It shouldn't be that hard. I think the softener I'm probably going to use is not going to smell good. You know what? I don't care. This is the softener used for suds bombs, or when there's too much suds. I'll just use a little bit. There's just too much suds for my liking for a small, tiny load. Too many suds for my liking. Also, because the color cycle kind of sucks at rinsing, so I wanted lower suds. So that's why some softener is being added. I just added a really small amount. It should go down eventually. Once it can. Oh, flush it now. I'm not worried about like the suds breaking my machine. I don't like the amount that's in there. Because I did say I wanted to do some low suds washes from now on, and I kind of... Okay, suds are dying down quite a bit, which is okay. There we go. I didn't want to add that, but there we go. All the suds cannot be gone. Come on. I added probably one of the smallest amounts of softener I could probably try to add. The suds are practically gone, which is not what I wanted. To be fair, I wanted low suds, but not this low. Okay, ow, sorry. God damn it. This is not going the way I wanted it to go. Bro, every time I do a small load in this machine, it always gotta be like 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons. Alright, I'm not gonna add that much. Because knowing this machine, it finds a way to make the most simplest detergents really sudsy. I don't know what it is, but this machine just finds a way. I added more. I hope it doesn't cancel it out, like the suds. I added just the smallest amount of gain in there. Okay. There we go. We're getting the suds again. And also, this detergent is actually pretty watered down too, which is crazy. It's actually probably one of the most watered down, sorry, it's kind of heavy. It's probably one of the most watered down detergents I've probably ever used. Low key. I don't know how. It just is. It's pretty watered down. That water is... Yep, there we go. Alright, first rinse. Which actually might be more clear than usual, but you never know. This is a pretty sudsy first rinse. It might just be very foam. It's just probably just foam, but it's good we have pure rinse on, so. I'm actually gonna add some extra time dryers for no reason, just for good luck. We'll see how we're doing on drying. Okay. I think honestly, just, I think last time's fine. The way it was. see if it'll do it. I think it will. They're pretty light, so it should be able to. Should be able to spin. It's pretty light. Come on. You can do it. I know you can. I know I can. Never mind, it actually goes for it. It's not too unbalanced either. Or it's unbalanced, but it's like not super unbalanced. It's actually kind of fine. That's why I put it on medium spin speed, because, you know. And also because it's just for care purposes, even though they should get a longer and harder spin because they're jeans and they're tougher fabric. But it doesn't really matter in this case. Okay, we're filling, and we only have one person in here. That's great. Wait. Water level's gonna be way less this time. I'm still gonna have pure rinse on just because. The dryer is gonna end in like 10 minutes, so that'll be fine. it's filling. It's still filling pretty high. I should have just turned off pure rinse, but it's fine. Because this rinse might still be sudsy. Yeah, it really isn't. I should have just turned off pure rinse and called it a day. But it happens. Okay, I'm gonna rinse out the softener dispenser. Alright, hello Ethan. You're on the second rinse, and we're nearing the final rinse. I should have just done like 2 rinses because this is actually pretty clear. Then again, 1 more rinse because, well, extra safety. Also because it's a pair of jeans. I'm always going to do extra rinse for jeans. And it turns my jeans into a burrito. That's great. These jeans are also pretty light, so it actually did spin for the intern, which is actually impressive. I'm curious how it'll do on the final spin, which is also like pretty short. It's like a 2-minute final spin, I think, for this cycle, which is unbelievably short, but that's fine to kind of just prevent damage, even though I could have probably just run delicate for this, but I feel like a more intensive cycle, also yet pretty gentle and mild like this one, would work fine. So yeah. Alright. I really wouldn't, honestly, Ethan, but if you want to, go for it. I think the water level for the final rinse is actually lower. I forgot, does it? It still does intern. Okay, because I forgot this final spin's pretty short. I could also do activewear as well, which I feel like would be a cycle good for jeans as well, even though it kind of isn't. Colors is normally the best because it's more milder, but I don't know. Hoping he goes for it. Yep, he goes for it. final rinse, which I don't think is gonna have that much water, I'm gonna be honest. The final rinse on this cycle always has like the least amount of water. I might be wrong, but I could have sworn it was like that. It's a really great roster, but it's... okay. I see. Actually, I'm pretty wrong, but... it's still pretty high, but... it's not the highest it ever is, but it's pretty high. Yeah, it is. I'll fill with slightly more in a bit. just gonna get this load out of the dryer real quick. Everything's pretty dry. It's like, don't go for this. Just rebalance it out. It's not gonna make it. I knew I wasn't gonna make it. Just slow down and rebalance. Or just stop and rebalance. It's not gonna take it. Knew it. I don't think that's gonna balance either, but we'll see if it takes it. That's actually not too unbalanced. It might actually take it. Nope, knew it. It's not gonna take it. I really wanted to take it because, well, yeah. It took it in the 2 interms that it did, but I don't know. It's not taking it now. It's only just like a 2-minute final spin, too. Alright, I don't think this is gonna spin either. Let's see if it can. I should have selected no spin because then I could just throw it in the orbital quick. Which then if I have to. Yeah, I'm just gonna let it try a few times, and if it genuinely doesn't, then I'll just cancel the cycle out and throw it in the orbital. Which I really want it to spin. Because I believe it can. It did it like in the 2 interns. It should do it. Okay, this looks really promising. Alright. Come on. Speed up. Yep, this looks really promising. Just for a 2-minute final spin, too. Alright, come on. You can do it. I believe in you. Come on! That was pretty good, too. That looked balanced. Then again, it's just 1 pair of jeans. So, moral of the story is if I do a load like this again, I should probably just select no spin. Because then I could just have the orbital spin it out. But I just want to give the Electrolux a try. Okay, this looks promising. I don't want to give this cycle up right away because I actually just want to give this thing a few tries. I should do it. Come on. There you go. It's now going to actually do it. There you go. If I just gave this thing a few tries, it would actually do it. If I threw these on surface mode, oh hell no. It would go off balance real fast. If I had like 2 pairs of jeans in there, it would probably actually spin already. But I don't have two of the same color, so that's why there's only one. Oh, come on. It was doing so well. I'm going to give it one more try. And if it genuinely doesn't spin, then I'm actually just going to throw it in the orbital. Because I don't have time for this. Should have selected no spin. I knew I should have. Okay, this looks pretty promising. Okay. Let's see if he'll actually do it. Yeah, we're done. Because this thing doesn't want to spin. It just doesn't try. So, we're just going to throw it in the orbital. Doesn't matter. And there goes my tripod. Hold on. This happens all the time with my tripod for no reason. It likes to fall over. So, casually. It's pretty soaking wet. But it's not that heavy. It really shouldn't be. Oh yeah, there's some water in here, I forgot. There is some water in the orbital, which I'm just going to shut the valves off quick so it doesn't fill internally while it's spinning. Just going to put it on a spin. Turn this off for now. It's pretty much handling it. I'm going to do a little improv spray rinse just for no reason. Oh, that's right, I got to turn the water on for this. Cold water. Alright, turn that cold water on. There you go. That's a little spray rinse for good luck. I just threw like a detergent cup full of water in the dryer, or in the A613. Alright, I'm just gonna let this thing keep spinning, and I'm just gonna go get some water and I'll be back. Alright. Eye has returned, and the orbital's almost done spinning. Alright. I think in the meantime, I'm just gonna download the denim cycle in the dryer. Oh, I got some water on my iPad. Hold on. Gotta take the front casing off real quick. Some water got inside. So give me a second and we'll do service mode. Just gotta set some stuff up. Just gotta fix my thing, my iPad, and then we'll be like ready to go. Pretty much. Alright, so we're gonna go on the LG Thin Q up. I'm actually just gonna take this out real quick and throw it in the dryer. We're actually pretty wet still. Just fine. Alright. Go to my dryer, which I named it Alex for some reason. Denim cycle. So, I'll show you. Thanks, by the way. I'm Max. I didn't even see that. Alright. Denim. Okay. It keeps making the noise. Okay. So this is the denim cycle. It's a 35-minute dry, which honestly I don't think is enough. So I'll just do... You can't change the time. That sucks. Alright. I'm hoping that's enough dry time. Because low-key, I think it needs more than 35 minutes. It's on medium heat, though, and I can't really change that, and I don't want to. So, I'll just leave it as is. But yeah, this is the denim cycle on the dryer. It's literally just a speed dry, but you can't add time. It doesn't let you do anything. I don't think you can even... Can you change the temp? Yeah, you can't do anything. You can't really change anything. You can't change temp, you can't change the amount of time it has. Nothing. So this cycle is like, it's literally just speed dry, but 35 minutes. And you can't change it. I don't think it's enough time drying, but honestly, I mean, jean's a very tough fabric, but I just don't want to put it on and expose it to the highest temp dry. Alright, so this is going to be special. This load here. Because it's service mode time. The stuff is going to be done by then, the clothes. Because we're on the denim cycle. I don't know what detergent to use. I don't think there's really anyone in here to like really help me with this. So I guess I'm on my own for this, boys. That's fine. I'll probably figure it out. Wade's most likely not here. Obviously he's not here. I don't know who this... There's one person in here. I don't know who it is. But... we're just gonna run the service. It's always when the best time comes that everyone leaves. It kind of sucks. But nothing I can really do about it in the first place. So I'm just gonna throw these rags in. Oh wait, I gotta turn the water on. I just gotta turn the water on. I'm just gonna keep the hot water running. Because I want to warm this water up. Just keep that running while I close the door. I'm actually gonna have this pointed towards the machine. So while the hot water is running through the sink right now, I'm just gonna look up what each one does, and I gotta figure out by watching my last stream, which I'll do that on silent, because I want to see like what stuff did I do for service mode. Rinse and spin. I remember I did that. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna make sure this is running fine. Nope, it still needs to run. The hot water is on too. I turned on both valves. So I may need to run another spin only on the orbital because, yeah. I just gotta run the hot water so it's just primed, or I don't think primed is the right word, but just heat it up. Because I might want to try to do a hot wash or a warmer wash with these. Which I'll figure out how to do that. Okay. Service mode. Okay, so number 3 is bleach. So if I set it to like normal, so that's bleach. Bleach dispenser. That's bleach. And then number 4, where activewear is, that's softener. Alright, I think the hot water is already pretty hot already. Yep. Turn that off. Okay. Colors. I think towels is the heater. So we'll put it on towels because I want to see what that one does. This one. I think this one's the heater. I don't remember this one, what this one was. I think delicates is just tumble mode, so keep that in mind. I'm not sure. I think towels is the heater. We're gonna have to check. I'm not sure what the hell it's doing. But delicates is like tumble mode. So I can have a custom amount of water in there if I wanted. And then hand wash is going to be the main washing mode. Once we put it on hand wash, that's just the main washing mode. Okay, so rinse and spin, saturation, and then clean washer, which I knew that what that one is. That one is spin, or drain and spin, basically. So we're gonna access this mode. So the detergent we're probably gonna use, which I'm probably just not gonna use the liquid detergent dispenser. I'm probably just gonna pour it in. But I might need to access service mode first. I need to figure out what detergent. I might Habuna Spano liquid, I feel that's too excessive, but I feel like it would be fine. I don't know what detergent to use, boys. There's 2 people in here. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what detergent to use. So I'm a little stumped because this is a really tiny load. I don't want this to be super duper sudsy. I'm thinking one of my like the squirt detergents I have where you just like it's like a squirt, you just squeeze the bottom. I don't know. Those detergents. I have some I could literally use. I don't know. I'm a little stumped, but I think we should just use that. Because it's just a really small amount. Yeah, let's just do that then. I was going to use Habuna Spano liquid. I figured it would be a little too much for a really tiny load like this, especially on service mode. I don't know what happens if there's too many suds in service mode. I know the 15-minute fast wash, I think, checks for error codes, so we just skip that one and we just go straight to towels. We turn it to towels. So, we're just probably going to use this swash detergent. I don't know what other detergent to really use other than Habuna Spano liquid. Actually, it doesn't matter because they're really small rags. So let's just use swash detergent. So we're just going to use some swash. I'm going to first turn this on. So the way service mode, or from what I remember to access it, I have to keep double checking each time. I will remember eventually how to access it entirely. From memory, I think I know from memory, it's just, it's a little risky, so I'm just gonna check. That photo's deleted. I'm assuming, okay, so, let me get the camera positioned. It's normal. I'm just gonna take off pure rinse just in case, and then we're just gonna start it. And then, okay, so this is service mode. So, okay, we're gonna pour in our detergent. It's unlocked right now. We're gonna add a little bit. Not much works. Just a small amount. And that's what it looks like. It's just concentrated detergent. I think we're just gonna turn it all the way to towels. So we're gonna turn this off real quick because the main light is on. Just gonna let it fill all the way. Gonna let it fill all the way, which is gonna take a little while. We're still filling. This is a lot of water, but this is gonna be the main wash. So like the first 2 rinses are gonna use this much water, which I know is quite a bit, but there you go. Reached the limit. So I don't know what's gonna do now. I think this is the heater. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know what this tests. Hold on, let me turn the dryer off because I think this might actually be clear. Because I don't know what this is. Is this the heater? I don't know. I think it's the heater, but I can't be too certain. What temp water did it fill with? That's just cold. Alright, so we just turn it to delicates. See what's popping. Are you gonna tumble? BSD. Turn it to there. Alright. Okay, pretty sudsy. We'll just do that then. Okay, swash is pretty sudsy, but I put a small amount, thank God. I'm just gonna let this tumble for a little while. It genuinely depends on how long this will let us tumble for. Let this tumble for? I have no idea. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna let us tumble for a while. I should probably have a smaller water level, but that's the only way that recirc and stuff will turn on, so I have no idea what ESD means on this machine, because usually it would say RP or recirculation pump, so I don't know what ESD means. But I think we're fine. I'm just gonna let it tumble like this for a while and then run service mode, or just run the drain and then carry on with the rinses. I think I might do a few rinses, but just not that many. Yeah, this is actually going pretty well. Okay, I'm gonna want this on. I don't know how long we're gonna keep this going on for, but it'll probably be for a while. At least I feel until I feel like the stuff is clean. Because it's been doing this for maybe like 2 minutes now. So, yeah. This is quite a bit of water for like smaller rags, but hey, at least it'll get clean. It's just gonna keep turning in the same direction. I was thinking about doing 4 rinses, but not gonna lie, I think 3 is fine. And I'm gonna let it wash for a little while. I'm just gonna keep it on this. Because we want it to wash for at least a decent amount of time. I guess we're doing a cold wash because for some reason I want to run hotter water in this thing, but I can't, so for some reason, so I guess warm water it have to be, or cold water it has to be, which is fine. They're just random tiny rags. One of them are like extremely lightly soiled and the other ones are, they're pretty soiled, but I'd say they're more normal soiled. So I'm just gonna let this agitate for a few more minutes. For at least, I don't know how long, but for a while. I think I can let this agitate for as long as I practically want. And then once when I'm done with washing and stuff, I'm probably gonna let it, I'm probably gonna turn it to, clean washer, which will drain the water. I'm not gonna let it spin, I'm just gonna let it drain all the water out. And then we can refill it, and then turning it to normal so it fills from the bleach dispenser. Because I might add a little bleach into this load. I might. I just came back and... What? Max, I genuinely didn't know you were coming back, my guy. I never knew. I have no idea what ESD means because it normally says RP. But it says ESD, which I don't know what that means. I hope it's nothing bad. But I'm currently like making my own custom cycle using service mode. Whatever service mode has to offer. So right now, it's just tumbling, and it's been tumbling like this the same way for so long. I'm just gonna let it keep doing this for a while. This is just the main wash action where it just tumbles one way. And this is good for rags and stuff. You can't see the rags because there's a lot of water in there, but yeah. I have to fill it this high for recirculation. I think for the next few rinses, I'm gonna do lower levels and then put it on delicate, which I'm hoping it's supposed to... I don't know if that's an error code. I don't know what ESD means. I hope it's seriously nothing that bad. And I just... because I've just accessed service mode. Oh. It just means the door isn't properly closed, which I'll fix that in a sec. That's what ESD means. So it's just nothing bad, it just means the door isn't properly closed, or... it's not preventing a proper seal. There's no close, or there are closed, it's just tiny rags in there. I'll check it in a moment. I don't think I should worry about it way too much. I'm just hoping it doesn't flood. Okay. That's all I can do. So I'll just turn it back. There you go. Let's turn it back once again. There you go. It's saying what it's supposed to say. That's what it's normally supposed to say. Because RP means recirculation pump, which is what is going on right now. So you got more wash action going. This is some pretty good wash action, I ain't gonna lie. What light is that? Oh, it plugs into the wall. It has no battery. I just turned it off because the main light is on. And it also looks cool with the main light. So when that main light shuts off, which will probably be in like the next few minutes, or like a minute or two, then I'll turn back my light. Oh yeah, the detergent I use, by the way, is... I'll show you. It's not really a specific brand. The detergent I use is this. I used to use this a lot in my aunt's Whirlpool front loader, and I forgot I had some of this. So I decided to use it. And it smells pretty good, so... I figured, why don't I use like a little liquid detergent for this? I could use any detergent, let's be honest. But since this is a cold wash, because I can't get the heater on for whatever reason, which I would love to. I don't know which one it is. I think it's the one that, when the sanitized light is on, I think that's when the heater kicks on and heats up to 75°C. Which I could just do that and then just return it all the way to this mode. But I'd rather just do a cold wash, because it's, nah. I can definitely try that, though. I'm gonna see if I can. Swash. It's made by Whirlpool. Whirlpool sponsors that detergent. So if you look at new Whirlpool front loaders nowadays, they'll like show like the Swash banner on them. That's what my aunt's had. So, okay, I'm just gonna turn it to the sanitize. Because I don't know what this does. Does this turn the heater on? Okay, I know you're hot. I'm trying to listen for heater. I don't know what that means. Is it heating the water? Because you can hear the heater normally. I don't know. I can't tell if it's supposed to be heating, because I don't know if it's supposed to be. Did I manually raise the water level? It's in service mode. It's in service mode. That's what I'm doing. ESD, it's closed. Alright. E11, okay. It's complaining. Okay, I'm just gonna put it back to the way it was. I don't know how to heat the water. We'll keep the agitation going. I tried heating up the water. It's on service mode, so each thing does a different thing. So what I have it on, which is pointed to hand wash, it's basically just this tumble. It just tumbles one way, so like this the whole time. So I'm making like a custom cycle out of service mode because I have little rags in there washing right now, which is why there's suds in here, because I added a really tiny amount of some concentrated detergent. It's kind of like the detergent's kind of like this from a squirt bottle. From like this, it's like I use some of this. So that's what I have. So I just put some in there in the detergent dispenser. And I just put it on the mode where it dispenses from the main dispenser, and then yeah. But it's pretty much manually filled. Or it's kind of manually filled. I mean, it's the max that this machine will fill to. Right now, RP just means recirculation pump. I'll just let this run through the whole thing again, and then I'll probably put it on the clean washer, which is the drain and spin one. I'll just let it drain out and then turn it back around to let it fill. I'll let it fill from the bleach dispenser this time. I'll always let it fill from bleach because that's always cool. Because I'm thinking about adding a tiny bit of bleach to this. Yo boy, should I add some bleach to this? Because I am heavily thinking about it. Should I add some bleach to the bleach dispenser? Because I plan to just let this machine fill from the bleach dispenser. Raise the water to the glass. It's already at the glass. Right here. It already is at the glass, pretty much. It's already touching it. I can't make it fill any higher, too. This is the highest the machine will allow. Which is fine, because I don't want to fill it any higher than this. I think the last, like, rinses I'll do... rinses I'll do are going to be lower water level, which I'll try to make them lower water level, which is what I'm hoping. I think once this is done draining, I'm going to open the door and close it, which I hope it doesn't screw up the service mode, but I'm going to do that. That's because LG's different. I think each machine's pretty different, so... Alright. My pair of jeans are done. But yeah, once this wash is done, I'm going to let this drain out, and then I can actually... I'm not really going to technically do interms. Like, all the interms are going to be skipped because I can't really do an interm. That means I would have to, like, skip the spin. Which one little spin on its own is technically an interm. Which I'll do a little interm just as a test. I've seen little. I just kind of skipped through it. I'll check it out later. But I did see that you got to use a Miele W1, which is pretty cool. I wonder how long this will run for, because I think once this is done, I'm going to switch it to drain, because I think it's been washing long enough. I don't know what to name this cycle. If you If y'all have any names for this little cycle I'm doing, let me know, because... What is RP? It means recirculation pump. It's on service mode. This is making like a custom wash cycle with some rags, so with using service mode. So this is like my wash action pretty much. Filled it up to the highest the machine can go, and then throw some detergent in there, and then boom. Service mode. You're gonna service it, bro. I'm just gonna let this keep tumbling for a while, because I actually do want these rags to be pretty clean by the end, so... And I don't want it to just do one, like, simple one of these for, like, a few minutes, but I want this to do it for a while. I have no idea how long it's gonna do this for. I didn't even see what Kieran sent. What the hell? How's this wash action, Kieran? Or not Kieran, just basically everyone. I mean, I think it's I think it's really good, honestly. I wish I could do spin washes, because that would be awesome. But I can't, unfortunately. Spin washes with the recirc would be absolutely amazing. I wish I found a way, but I can't. So this is the best I can do. But yeah, really the best I can do. I wish I could make it go the other way, but I think the only way I can do that, but recirc is only off for this. I have to turn it to the where it says delicate. Okay. Okay, so boys, should I put it on this mode one more time, or should I just drain it out? What should I do? I'm thinking about draining it out, but I feel like putting it on this mode like one more time. What should I do? I think putting it on this mode for a little bit longer might be good. You know what? I'm probably going to do that. I'm going to do it one more time. Not all the way through, but mostly through. Just a little bit more. I think you should drain it. I'm just gonna let this run for a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. Just a little bit more wash action, and then I think we'll be good. I think I'll drain it once this light turns off. Which will probably be really soon. KitchenAid? Nice. It's good ASMR. I mean, yeah, it is. If I did service mode as an ASMR, that would be pretty good. All right, I'm gonna switch it to drain. All right, I'm just gonna let it drain out, and then we're gonna fill with bleach from the bleach dispenser. Hoping to get a KitchenAid direct drive. Nice. I'm just gonna let this drain out. All right, I gotta get ready. This one. Should I add some bleach, boys? I don't think bleach is necessary, but I could add some. I mean, I could. It's pretty sudsy, so I should have. Yeah, but I don't really care anymore. I'm used to the jokes at this point. So yeah, this is just the first rinse. I think 3 rinses might genuinely do it. This is more clearer. It means recirculation pump. We're on the first rinse technically. I'm just rinsing. We're on like a rinse cycle that I'm making. Which I don't think first rinse would really do. I don't think it needs 1 rinse. I think we're gonna do like 3 or 4 rinses, which actually might be enough. I think the last 2 rinses are gonna be lower water level rinses. It's just the first 2 are gonna be more higher water level, so it's more thorough with rinsing. Just gonna let it rinse for a little while. I'm gonna drain it soon. just gonna drain it now. Second and third with lower. I say second with lower, or second with the same one, the same water level. Gotta be prepared to turn this. Wait, let me... Okay, the door should be shut right. It's still filling. It's still filling, don't worry. Alright, see ya. Alright, boys, I have a question. Should we do... Should we do just one more rinse, or should we do two more? Which is 4 rinses in total. This is the second rinse. Should we do, like, just one more? Or should we just do 2 more rinses? I mean, what do y'all say? One more? Alright. I say like 2 more though, so we can get like a thorough rinse, but... I'll let it tumble for a little bit longer, and I'm gonna drain it now. I use softener on the final rinse. I sometimes don't. For like loads like this, I say no. Okay, I gotta be prepared. We're gonna do 4 rinses, but this is gonna be a lower water level though. So 3rd rinse. Because I actually want to do 4 rinses low key. Alright. I think that low is good. I mean, yeah, 3rd rinse is good, but this is a lower water level, so we're good. This won't really have recirc though, this rinse. Let it tumble a little bit more. I'll make it like tumble 2 more times. Actually, I'm just gonna make it drain now. All right, final rinse. I'm gonna fill it a little bit more higher. Yeah, that's normal. That's just a softener dispenser. All right, I'm gonna turn it to delicate. What should we name this cycle? I'm really curious. I've been trying to think of a name the whole time, but I don't know what to name this cycle. Because this is a custom cycle that I'm literally making up right now. That does 4 rinses and a very high, that is a high water level wash and high water level 2 rinses, and this one is more of a free-for-all. This is final rinse, because I'm gonna switch it to the hand wash mode for a little bit. I'm not gonna let it fill up for too much. Once this light goes out, I'll switch it. But it's fine how it is right now. I'm just gonna leave it how it is. I'm gonna switch it. And then I'm just gonna switch it to final. Alright, final spin. Okay, this is the part I'm nervous for. Will it spin? $1,300. All right. I say, I think that should be it. And then again, something tells me we should just do it one more time. Because that's really all you get. Let's do it one more time. All right, that's it. That's it. All right, let's check on the rags. Oh, they're very well spun out. They smell really good too. Nice and clean. These two had leftovers. Yep, everything's back to normal. As you can tell. So I'm just gonna real quick just empty the dispenser out. There's leftover water in it. Just gonna leave it slightly open. So, have I managed to suds-lock the Electrolux? Yes, numerous times. Okay, jeans are pretty dry. Alright. They're pretty dry, actually. Ooh, yucky. It's fine. We're just going to do... I think a 20-minute dry is going to be fine because it's just a really tiny load. Well, take this down. Put this back in the corner. All right. So I hope y'all enjoyed this stream. It was pretty fun. Yeah. This was a pretty fun stream. That was interesting. Running this little tiny load of rags on service mode. The machine's fine, by the way. Fine as always. So, yeah. See you on the... God damn it. They're gonna do that. Anyways, see you guys on the next one. Goodbye.